Hi, welcome to Richard's Reviews. Today's review is the comedy adventures kind of story called Freaks of Nature. It has a pretty budding cast and some good actors that kind of fill out the other parts of it. I mean, they just kind of have small parts of it, but you know who they are. So the story is, it's called Freaks of Nature, but really what it is a homologation of different horror story type characters in this town. So there's regular humans, then there's vampires, and zombies. There actually is another faction of werewolves, but they don't know that till like later in the movie. This movie does kind of parody parts of Twilight. You know, they try to make it seem cool, then it's not, kind of thing. There's a lot of, I guess, dirty jokes. It's a very adult-like comedy. As you can see in the front here, there's pictures of the main character, and like to the left is a vampire friend, to the right is a zombie friend, and then it's the hot girl. So it revolves around these high school students, and they're kind of like their troubles as high school students, but they just add the factors of monsters into the mix. The end game plot is actually that aliens appear, and it's kind of corny what the reason why they're there though. But in any case, let's get down to it. The good about this movie. It is definitely original. I mean, yeah, they do kind of replay on the whole high school thing, but they do throw in this original idea of them living together in a town, trying to make it work, even though they don't like each other. The vampires, the zombies, and whatnot. So they all try to just live and work together. There's a control there, so it's not just mosh pit of randomness. They actually build something around that. The bad, the story's a little stuck on too many cliches. Doing a parody at once, and it didn't quite. That's just one part of it. Some of the characters just play to exactly what they would back in the 80s and 90s. It's too cliches. Like if you're a jock, you're a jock. You're a nerd. They don't get away from it. I mean, we're in the 2000s, so that really, unless this kind of was put back in that time, maybe, but it doesn't make sense for it kind of being now in the year 2000. Definitely an interesting cast. You have Patton Oswalt and who else was there? Bob Odenkirk, and I think what's his name? Dennis Leary, yeah, that's right. So there's a few characters in there. The ugly, well, I guess you could say the movie ending was too happy. It's kind of weak. It's just a very happy ending. Everybody kind of got what they wanted at the end, in some way or form. You kind of guess it's going to turn out the way, since it's really not an intense movie. It's just it's picking at other movies in a sense too as well. So what do you get with this Blu-ray? This is just the Blu-ray, I believe, and it has a picture of brains in a can for the zombies. It is rated R. In the back, you see one of the couple characters. You got Patton Oswalt. He plays a bunker militant, kinda. He knew this kind of apocalypse was coming along. There's Stephen Odenkirk and Joan Cusack. I think Key and Peele. I forgot his name. Michael Keegan. Dennis Leary. They're all kind of in the movie in some way. So it's an interesting story-ish and stuff. The score, I would give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. It's a little above average. I like the idea and the story, but like I said, the ending was a bit weak. So it's worth a watch, maybe a rental. Just check it out. And that's it. If you liked the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, check out the other videos. Or check out the links below for Angry Math Guy, who does unboxings of items, and YelpTube doing Yelp reviews.